So that's
Yes, Dad, I'm all right.
The mammoth 63,000-ton cargo ship would come from nowhere. And while the collision could seriously damage the lady, just as troubling was the surge of protest it had triggered.
Motoring into Southport was hard because, at that time there was media, helicopters, and there's a ton of people who were supposed to turn up to sort of watch me come in too. And I'm going, well, there's people here, in support. Bloke over, early defeat.
Premier Bly has a solo adventurer, Jessica Watson, to rethink her voyage around the world.
This is a very high-risk venture. Frankly, it's one that I would be reconsidering, but ultimately it's a decision for them.
And this is very close to suicide. If she is not ready, the ocean will show the power, and who will pay?
I couldn't believe that there ever been a question. It's never ever crossed my mind that I wouldn't, keep going. So if something that has put me off, I can't have been very serious about it. I think that's the big thing for me. This hasn't changed anything. I've learned a lot from it as a really good experience in that way. But if that had put me off, I can't have been very serious about it.
In the aftermath of the collision, as the story exploded in news headlines in Australia and abroad. The tide of opinion was going against her, and the pressure on her parents to call off the venture was mounting.
We couldn't even get off the boat to go to the toilet with cameras in their faces. Film crew chasing Jessica up the dock. It was a really, really bad situation that we didn't need. We just needed to be left alone to work on the boat and get things right.
But we've come up against that even before the collision. I didn't take the collision to bring anyone else out. In fact, that's the sort of thing Jessica's been facing when she was a 14, 13-year-old girl trying to get a passage on a boat and get some experience. You've got to be kidding,
Mounting too was the cost of this quest, with the damage to Pink Lady set to run into tens of thousands of dollars. But just as she had already experienced with the acquisition of her boat, Jessica was about to receive yet another minor miracle.
Well, we're all kids at one point, and we all had a dream. I wanted to do something, I wanted to try and do this sort of thing too, but didn't get the chance, and she wants to have a go, and we're going to get her there.
In an extraordinary offer of generosity, a team from the Gold Coast Marina stepped in. Free of charge, they began work on a long list of repairs.
Rob said to get a new mast to start with, a new sail, because that got lost. We had to repair the deck. Was quite a big bit torn out of the deck with a rigging and pulled it out.
And then we had a Black Joe and Scooter Dino from Gold Coast City Marina, and they came up and they offered to fix it all. Let's do that for us, and that was just a relief.